How y'all doing today? Get that out my face. I don't give a fuck about that. Anyway, I'm about to finish Lantern Rite, finish the little story mode of it at least, and get whatever primos from it, so that hopefully I can get at least one copy of Shin Yun. Cause right now, I'm at only got like about 51 wishes. I'm already 10 wishes in because I remember I wished for like one more copy of Chevros in 4.3 before Raiden Shogun's banner ended, and I got at least I got C4 of Chevros. So with that in mind, I just got to at least get 60 or 70 pulls in. Granted, it still won't be enough, so I might not even get her banner.
The world remains constant.
The only way I'll be able to get Shin Yun if I spend money, genuinely speaking. I was talking heavy back in version 3.4 when or whatever version of 3. Whatever, like when we saw her human form for the first time. I was like, bro, I can't wait for this character to come out. And then now speedrun time flew by, and now her character out, and I can't even get her unless spending money. And what even sucks even worse is that it had to be the 4.4. It had to be what Lantern Rite where they fuck up, where these the Genshin Impact branch sit there and do us dirty. So now it's like I support the boycott. So since I support the boycott of not spending money, because that's where the pocket's supposed to hurt, I have to, without a shadow of a doubt, not spend money. I have to. I genuinely have to. Either that or I fold right now and give this game $50. Which, mind you, I'm not willing to give. I really don't want to. I'm very torn, because the only plunging character... Well, what sucks is that Gaming, he can plunge, right? But Shin Yun allows for plunging. She allows for the whole team to be able to plunge. So it's like, we don't have a lot of characters who allow for plunging. Especially just, my burst allows the squad to jump up and down and do the burst attack whenever the hell they want to. Their plunge attack whenever they want to. And it's like, bro, it's like I'm torn.
Over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn.
Shut up, Raiden Shogun. Let's go ahead and get to Lance Rite. Boom, there it is, right there. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom over here. We're gonna finish this out, and I gotta create a thumbnail for the past 2 videos I made and whatnot. You get what I'm saying. So basically, let's go ahead and get this done today. So hopefully I can wish on Shan Yun's banner, because I really want the character. But I'm sort of half and half on it, because I want to be able to get her now, right here and right now. But a part of me is like, wait until she has her. A part of me is like, wait till we have her rerun banner. Is this that Geo Yaksha? Yeah, this is the Geo Yaksha from Zhao's Chasm story quest. I know exactly who this is. So this year it celebrates him. Interesting. I wonder what that's gonna be about. But let's continue. But yeah. It seems I'll just have to wait for her rerun banner. That's probably later down the line. Now I did come across a video that's talking about 4.5 leaks or rumors that there might, very heavy on the might, be a 5-star selector, which they will let us pick a 5-star that we know, personal, that we already know. Granted, I hope it's not a standard banner 5-star character. I want to be a limited time banner character and a freaking standard banner. Let it be both. Why did it have to be only one sect? It's like, it's so dumb if it's only gonna be standard. I don't give a fuck. Like, that shit really gonna piss me off. Your outfit looks different. Has this NPC's outfit always been like this? I'm pretty sure.
Senua Kiosk, the place to go for classic UA dishes.
Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and get in here and get it started. Go ahead and finish this out as quickly as possible. And that's my damn PlayStation humming in the back. I gotta get me a PS5 as ASAP as possible. But I might have to wait 2 weeks from now. When I finally get hired on, they give me 2 weeks worth of pay. Now you gotta think about it. Even 2 weeks worth of pay is something to think about.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
Let's all take a seat.
We keep coming here every year.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, sometimes I really just be wishing why won't they just make it an animation for the whole cutscene or like conversation and crap? They might as well just make it a cutscene. But I guess that just takes up. I guess that's like, oh well, we got to put so much time into animating their freaking facial expressions, XYZ, body movement, blah 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 blah. That's why they save it up for later. But that's just how I feel sometimes. It's like if you're gonna imply an action that's being made, just actually animate the action.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Oh wow.
That's a thing?
Oh, I've heard something similar to that. Or I think I witnessed something similar to that before. I think it was watching Shrek. They had a bowl, and Shrek assumed it was soup, and the whole rest of the family was just dipping their hands and cleaning their fingers off, which is very interesting. Okay, as you talk, okay. And then look, a picture frame.
So much delicious food. Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
I'm gonna have to screenshot this. Hopefully I can catch the screenshot. Boom. And I caught the screenshot. Let me go look at my live stream on my YouTube channel and see if it's on and popping. It's on and popping. Let's continue.
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat, eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it.
I'm enjoying his voice acting right now. I'm really enjoying his voice acting. Whoever's voice acting the character doing his thing right now.
What about you, Traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
Now I gotta understand, what is the war he has going on with his personal family? That may be the war that's going on with him for why he a pyro character. That would be great, thanks.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
This dude working his butt off to be pleasing everybody left and right.
So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out.
Figure what out?
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family.
Nope, that nigga probably spending his life savings for us to eat like this. I can bet it right now. That's his life savings. This ain't his damn lunch money that he's spending. This is fucking life savings, my guy. Give me a second. I'm just testing my mic real quick. That's all. All right, let's continue.
That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
I know my dog didn't just scratch on my door. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Man, my foot. No, get up on the yeah, I'm walking. I already walking already, so like 3 hours ago. I'm laughing right now. That's cool. I'm laughing right now, and I'm gonna go walk. I'm just walking already. I'm trying to finish out this story quest and get it done so that gonna go to the barbershop and get my hair cut top. So can you please take my phone? Thank you. Anyway, back. Try to finish this so I can get on my day. Let's go.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Go on.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
They're poor.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him.
And this is the war he has going on. Crazy enough, he could have ended up being a cryo character too. Because he could have fit the qualification to be a cryo character. Of like having his eternal conflict crap going on. He could have been a cryo character, but he's a pyro character. So it's like going war with his family. Oh, no, it's not. He couldn't be a cryo character because cryo characters have internal conflict with themselves versus pyro characters who have external conflict with everything else around them. Whether it be family member, this, that, and the third, you feel me? Let's continue.
But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Gami always seems so happy and carefree. This is the most serious I've ever seen him. This topic must be very important to him.
Have you ever talked to him about it?
No.
You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
No, the answer is no. Let's not stop it. We know what the answer is. He said no. His daddy probably didn't even give him a chance to open his mouth. He was like, word? You gonna be a dancing nigga who probably can't even afford his own apartment or pay off his rent? Okay, then. That's probably how the conversation went.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
I mean, let's even tackle this conversation about not having a real job. Like, I can feel him on that part because, like, I have multiple times where, like, I've got myself a job. Granted, I got weekly pay a lot. This is because I kept working temp jobs personally, right? So it's like every time my mom would say something, she would mention something about it. She'd be like, "Oh, that's not a real job." And it's like, what more of a real job do I need to do? Do I need to be a nurse, a doctor, for you to take what I'm doing as a real job? It is a real job. If I can use this money to pay off rent, it is quote unquote a real job. Like, what are we talking about? Now that I think about it, I think it may have been my own. Nah, yeah. So like, I can feel him on that part, but like you, it's like. This type of topic is like more nuanced than me saying, "Oh, I worked at a warehouse. My mom's a nurse," right? It's more different than that. You're trying to be a dancer, right? And we already know, even in real life, dancers do not get paid a lot, right? Like, how many times are you seeing some concert going on that's like, "Oh, this might be a dance club type thing. Oh, dancers about to come out and break dance on the stage." You don't even hear about that stuff no more, really. Like, I don't remember the last time hearing anything about some breakdancing, tournament thing that's about to go on, right? So it's like, I can see where his father comes from, because it's like, bro, how you going to support yourself with a job with this hobby that not even going to pay a lot of money? Like, come on. So I can see where his father coming from.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's not terrible. That's honest.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do.
I feel that.
One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands.
I'm sorry. Throwing. We were so close to throwing hands. Maybe because I've heard that phrase "throwing hands" be thrown around in such a slang term so much that I can't take it serious when it's brought up in like serious conversation. We were so close to throwing hands. Like, but yeah, I feel the sentiment.
In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind.
I will say this too. Every time when it comes down to conversations like this, so many people paint the parent as if they're the villain in the situation. When in reality, they're not being a villain in the situation. They're just telling you what it is. How are you going to be able to pay rent or support yourself at all with this type of career choice that, mind you, not a lot of people even succeed in, to be racking in millions of dollars, right? Like, you have to be legitimately an exceptional outcome to be like, oh, this one dance career thing I did, it was my breakthrough, and I'm like a most professional dancer in the whole freaking nation, right? And I'm making millions upon millions of dollars, right? That's not said about a lot of people. A lot of people fall off to the wayside trying to get there. You only got the exceptional few who only make it. So it's like, you got to take that in perspective.
I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
I mean, have you though? Like, what have you done? Bro, there's been like 3 whole Lantern Rites since the game started till now, and I'm only now hearing about a character called Gaming. You didn't even exist, honestly, till about a month ago.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie.
Exactly.
And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some.
It sounds like your father was in the right, doesn't he? Right? I'm actually glad that they bothered putting that into the story, because I guarantee you there's a whole bunch of other stories that play the same type of narrative plot point, but they completely disregard adding in the factor that, yo, this type of job this is not continuous income coming in. This is like, oh, that once in 3 months type of income money, and that's not the income money you want. You want every 2 weeks or every week money coming in, right? So it's like, your daddy clearly was in the right, my guy.
Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Paimon don't even have a job.
Enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite-making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
Auntie is no way to address a mighty and illuminated beast.
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
This is part 2, or act 2, as I'm calling it. Now, let me go ahead and take a look at this real quick. You feel me? Because I gotta actually know how far I'm going. Let's do festival fairs, pretty sure. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. We're making our way downtown. What is this? Okay. So it is what I said. So, before we do that, it's time to get this motherfucker. Like nobody care about these other 4-star characters. It's like, bro, if you've been playing at least 2 years or 1 year or 3 years of this game, you have gotten every 4-star that's on this list except Gaming. Let's be realistic here. I'm not getting her because, granted, I do need C6 for her, but I don't need it. I can get it on a wish banner. So, bring your ass here. Let's go.
Hey, boss. The name's Gaming. I'm a guard from the communications office. So, all this needs shipping, right? No. You grab a seat and have some tea. I'll get these packed up for you, no problem. It'll only take me a minute, then we can get the delivery scheduled. Oh, and if you ever want to book a wushu dance, me and my crew are available in a heartbeat. The troup's called the Mighty Mythical Beasts, and I'm the head. Not to brag or anything.
Bro, that was an unnecessarily long dialogue. Who thought that was a good idea? It should have been at least 2 lines worth of dialogue, and it was like, it should have been 1, 2. Hey, I'm Gaming. I'm a guard of the and I'm a wushun dancer. You want to see me dance? Like, bro, simple as that. Why the F is there long dialogue for a line? That's stupid. Anyway, my guy, claim.
The hero's valor ripples through his robes, his garments steeped in the spirit of the bamboo groves.
See, that was 2 lines. I can count that as 2 lines of dialogue or 1 line of dialogue. That was straight to the point. Plus, it looked like a knockoff of Farina's outfit. They should have done better for his outfit, especially his upper part. It should not look like he stole Farina's outfit out of her closet and did adjustments to it so it can fit him. Like, bro. And apparently I did this too. So let me go ahead and get that. Now I'm just 1 away, and I can get the crown piece. And then, now that, let me take a look at the crown. How many crowns I have? Let's take a look in the box to see. Pretty sure I got a whole bunch of crowns. Oh, this level up material, right? So let me go ahead. No, that's not it. Let's continue. Nope. Oh, here you go. I should have a bunch of crown pieces at this point. Boom, there we go. Oh my god, I'm gonna have 32 crown pieces. This is immaculate work. That means every event that had happened since 1.0 to now, I would have to have got my hands on a whole bunch of crown pieces up to this point. And now that I've been harvesting the Emperor's Resolution, because I do think that this is what homegirl, what's her face, Arlecchino. I feel like Arlecchino is, without a shadow of a doubt, gonna have this Emperor Overlord Fire and Iron crap for her level up ascension. That's why I've been digging for it. Honestly, unless a new character, no, it's gonna be this Iron Overlord, because there's no power. We have not gotten a pyro character from Fontaine yet, except Lenny. But I'm pretty sure she will run on this too. So, oh, hold up, my mic. Give me a second. Boop. And since Gaming is here, where'd that fool at? Profile, story, nice voice lines. Who else do you talk about, loser? Vision. Pretty standard characters that we already know. Okay, so he knows all these niggas. Great sword user. Wait, what is this? Where does his stuff run on? Give me a second. Is it based off HP? Gaming will consume a fixed amount of HP and it cannot be reduced. But like, it's not telling me what his damage is based off of. That's what I'm trying to understand here. Okay, I have on land again. Is it based off HP or what? I still can't tell if it's fucking over. I'm starting to fix them out. So what sword do you need? This is a physical damage sword. That's freaking crazy. Anyway. Oh, I got me another bell. I forgot about that. I got a whole bunch of copies of these other ones, but I haven't leveled these niggas up at all. Maybe I'm just saving them in the chamber for later. But since I got another bell piece, might as well slap it on me. You feel me? Because I already have a bell up here that she's using. Where do I need to level this up? Oh, that's right. We consume those. Hold up. Actually, I can do this. Hold up. Whoop. Go back into it. Select. And that's where we stop at. It really sucks that there are not a lot of HP-based weapons in this game. Especially with these new characters that they're basing HP off of. It's like, bro, why don't some of these ever HP based? Alright, what artifacts are supposed to go on this fool? Okay. Let's go get that one out. Let's see. HP base, okay. All of it is attack based. Wait a minute. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that as it. As is. What is that, nigga? Okay, hold up. Oh. Oop. Healing bonus. Let's do that. And then finally for this one. Pretty sure there's a pyro damage, but yep, here we go. Okay, give me that pyro. One more time. Double checking, because I don't want to take in something that's important. Yep. Okay. Okay, we can leave this. Level 1. Let's go ahead and like fix a little bit of that. Are you serious? I can't believe it. You run on this crap? And I'll just keep hitting this button. Okay. Now we can stop. There we go. Do that. Do that. Perfect. And I think I'm ready to go. But first, gotta change this team around. Cause this is supposed to be my overload team. No, this is justified. Where's overload? Okay, here's overload. So I'm going to replace you with this fool down here. Where you at? Boom.
Is there time to sneak in some dim sum first?
No. Okay, perfect.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Welcome.
Oh, almost forgot. Where he at? Oh, that's right. Forgot to put him on the team. Follow. But it still says something is here. What? What could possibly still be here that needs addressing? It's acting like there's supposed to be something here that's supposed to be addressing something. What you got a voiceover for? Are you serious? That voiceover? Oh, hold up. I forgot. You got a new outfit. So, let's go and put that on you.
The hero's valor ripples through his robes. His garments steeped in the spirit of the bam.
Why are you missing 2 artifacts? Apparently this is supposed to be good on them. Okay. I'll just put 2 pieces on them and keep it, call it a day. Boom. Anyway. Let's continue. It's already 11:09 in the morning. Oh. Hold up. Oh! Look at the disciples. First of all, where's the newest disciple of Cloud Retainer at? That little short girl, Shushi, Shuyu. Where's Shuyu?
Sorry, pal. Congratulations.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived!
She's been snoozing, girl.
Hello, friends. Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
She got headaches. Oh, she got a migraine. That's probably what that is. Oh my god, she's sleeping while standing up. Oh my goodness.
Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe? Not there!
You take a small green bar, extract some, and apply it to her horns. Looking shocked, Mouse Gate, but cannot stop her in time.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Yes, dummy.
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu?
No, crazy. You applied some cold ointment solution on her horns. Her horns is damn near is basically connected to her whole skeletal system. You essentially rocked her whole body around.
Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
And so crazy, I have every character in this whole room right now, standing right now. I got every last one of these dudes. I got every last character in my collection. Every name. I got all 5 characters. Yeah.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you?
It's Uboy.
Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise.
Oh, I thought she was talking about her pet that she throws in combat, but she's talking about Chi-Chi. Oh, that's cute. Chi-Chi got friends now.
Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste.
Exactly. Let's go.
My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes. But I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
That's great.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Xianyun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such
There
an
they go.
ill-tempered tone?
Let's go.
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon!
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
You just love to see when Paimon sit here and try to suck up the motherfuckers so she can eat food. You just love to see it. She's like, oh, you're the most beautiful Adeptus ever to walk the grace the face of this earth. Please, goddess, allow me to kiss your feet. Please feed me. That's basically what she said. But no, she bad as fuck though, bro. I really do not want to spend money and just wait for her rerun. I do want to wait for her rerun, but I'm too tempted by this good characterization to not pull. It's like, Down bags while I'll shoot you. Hands out the grilled fish as everyone begins to talk. Let's go.
So delicious.
Nigga, we didn't even eat at the table.
Life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
I didn't hear none of that.
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be the one making it anyway.
Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
Exactly.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
we're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Good idea. Also, Cloud Retainer keeps showing me how much of a bad bitch she is. For real. Like, there's not a lot of female characters who end up being a bad bitch. No, I think we need to change the term bad bitch. Right? Because I feel like there's women out here who think they're bad bitches when really they're not bad bitches. A bad bitch is someone who stands on business. Granted, depends on what type of business you're standing on. But never mind, that's another conversation for another day. Let's continue. Let me throw this around real quick.
Sorry, pal.
Wait, hold up. How? Oh, that's right. He put the run into someone and it bashes and then they jump. Okay. Let's see what y'all two losers up to.
Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? Wait, I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the die formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just...
His dad does it. I bet. Go ahead.
It would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
The butterfly symbolism desires for freedom. Perhaps this is also what Gaming's searching for. I mean, you already got your freedom, my guy. I mean, you sat there and said you ran away from home. You haven't gone back home to, like, talk to them niggas at all since, right? So, like, you got your freedom, and now you're doing what you want to do. Granted, you're not doing the profession you wish to do, or the hobby you want to do as your dream job, but it's like, you doing what you want to do. I don't see the struggle.
What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee.
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Gaming, can I do the coloring?
Sure. I'll go ahead and make the frame for you.
I don't know whether or not to save this set or go for them. Let's go for them first.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Look over here, she apologizing. Me personally, I wouldn't apologize. I'd be like, bro, I did it to wake your ass up. You sitting here snoozing where we're supposed to be doing something right now. Me personally, I would not apologize for doing so. I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, we're disciples, but I'm not apologizing for that. You were sitting here snoozing and whatnot, just being all rude with people trying to talk to you, bro. Like, absolutely not.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
Shoot, this is the first time she's letting anyone canonically touch her horns with her permission. Interesting. Shoot, I remember the last guy she let touch her horns without her permission. That nigga broke them things off her head top. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The king himself. Tartag. Yeah, if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
The scissor-tailed swallow sure takes a lot of curved bamboo rods to build.
Ugh. It broke.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
Oh, that's cute.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao?
I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friend. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Aw.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
No.
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now.
Nigga bucked off
We should get started
crap.
on our kite now. Let's go.
Alright.
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
The obvious answer is going to make a Paimon-shaped kite.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea. If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Now that's very interesting. I swear. It's like limited time after limited time event or some random event or random part of a story. They allude to the fact that Paimon may be like a heavenly being, but she has forgotten that to some degree. She has to be. Like, I would not be surprised if Paimon's role in the whole world is her role is like damn near equated to being what is it? Damn near equated to being a legitly guardian angel. Like, I feel like that is Paimon's role. She is supposed to be a guardian angel. I feel like that is what her role is supposed to be. But it's like on a technical basis, is she one of the shades of the primordial one? Possibly, possibly not. Or is she a other servant of the primordial one that one is not counted among the shades at all, nor is counted among as a partnership between the primordial one and the second who came, or the second descender who came, or the first descender who came, actually, because by our technicality, the first descender would be considered the heavenly principles, which is an entire group. It's not one entity. That's an entire group. So that includes the sustainer of heavenly principles as well. So it's like, it's just little dialogues like this that just allude more and more to what Paimon's position in this whole world is supposed to be. Oh, that's awesome.
Now, what expression should we give her, since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky?
She should look pleased with her. She should look kind of afraid. She should look guilty about something. Of course, we gotta go with the obvious answer because the other two look kind of stupid. she looked pleased with herself. It's like that makes more sense to go with.
Ooh, like this? Ooh. The title of Champion Kite Flyer is mine!
Yep, that's the one. Wait, let me rethink
Since
this.
the kite is going to be flying super...
She should look afraid.
It's too high! Someone save Paimon! She's about to faint! Like that?
And let me rethink this one
Since
too.
the kite is going to be flying...
Let's go with the third one.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Let me rethink that one as well.
Since the kite is going to...
Okay, three of them all come off as interesting, right? But the only one that I can think of that actually seems the most interesting to do would be to just have Paimon look pleased with herself. Because there are moments where Paimon gets extremely pleased with herself and she comes off as arrogant. So let's continue. Let's go with that one.
Ooh, like this? Ooh.
Yep, let's go with that one.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen. It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us!
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and
Oh,
Shenhe
snap.
with a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty.
These are some pretty tough designs for their kites. I'm messing with it. The twin disciples came up. The bad bitch disciples came up with a good kite that looked like Cloud Retainer. Yu, the new member of disciples, made the little thing with Gaming. And finally, Yao made a bird.
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow, the disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The
Yeah, 'cause-
Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
Yeah, that thing glowing too, cause the sun beaming on it.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Haha, we got the Paimon kite. Let's go! Respect this. Traveler gang around here.
Its self-important countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition.
Well, that's gonna happen one way or another.
Is that The Jade Chamber?
Oh?
Did someone make a... Who else is here?
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery.
Oh my goodness, we were right. She is on that time. She's like, mortal machinery, trash. The nigga Moonshaper was right.
One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
Oh my god, she done sat there and took off.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
She about to go kill whoever did it.
Retainer?
She about to go kill whoever did it.
Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
No problem.
Master's going to be okay, right?
No, she's off her
I'm
chain right
more
now.
worried about the person who released the kite.
There's wind up ahead! Looks like we can glide over!
Dang, she zoomed all the way over there. She trying to kill somebody. I can't believe she really about to go for someone's neck over the fact that she done caught a freaking glider in her turf. Like, oh my goodness, girl, calm it down. Now I'm chasing after her and that shit. Oh boy.
It's right there!
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious.
I knew
indeed.
it!
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
I knew Clara retained. I mean, she coming for both of these fools.
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Your concern is misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Oh my goodness, she about to come for y'all neck for saying that.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Oh my goodness. The bad bitch rolled up. She about to strangle both of y'all. She's like, excuse you? Y'all released this trash in my airspace?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
Wait, can he hear him in his mind?
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor.
AKA, meaning that wasn't my decision alone.
Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
She's sitting here, girl boss posing, and these two dudes don't know how to respond. Like, damn. We gonna get toasted if we open our mouth to say the wrong thing.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
AKA, shut the fuck up and dash off the moment it comes. AKA, you better get ready to take flight and dash it.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Oh, snap, I forgot. So she doesn't realize who these two is. I mean, granted, I'll be shocked if she doesn't realize who these two is. But the fact that... Okay, we gotta see how this plays out.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
These niggas about to lie about it so they can escape. Yo, that's hilarious. Bro, let's continue.
Oh, So an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety.
There's no way she can't tell that these niggas talking to her. She can't. There's no way that she can't base it off their voice. She has to know it's these fools.
I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. And pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
I think she's picked up who the hell these twos is. Especially Mooncarver. Mooncarver got so much bass in his voice and the way he talks, I'm pretty sure she would recognize that nigga.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... mint!
Yo, bro, I came across an image on, I think his name is VRV. I forgot, Gotcha Game? I don't know. I forgot what his YouTube channel name is. But I've been watching him recently. Bro, I saw this on his community tab. Dude was like, they brought mint picking in Genshin Impact. This thing is hilarious. I'm not gonna hold you. Let's continue.
Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Sheeper?
Oh no! You got these niggas cooked now, Paimon. You just had to open your lips.
You?
She?
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
I knew it.
Then you are not angry?
Of course she is.
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time.
They're like, whew, we got her off our
Traveler
back.
Paimon, do try to keep up.
And there she go.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
You need to grow wings then. Hopefully. They don't even bother teleporting us back? That's BS. You know, let's listen to these fools talk.
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
I don't know about that.
Then, should we continue flying the kite?
A splendid suggestion, but it would be advisable to change locations.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
When these two characters finally become playable, it better be worth a damn. That's all I know. But at the same time, I feel like they'll never be playable because their human forms have never been, like, leaked or suggested to. Like, Cloud Retainer's human form was suggested to last year. So it's like... unless they're gonna suggest it at some other time, but I feel like that's not gonna be the case. I feel like those two is not gonna be playable. That's just how I feel right now. Those two never gonna become playable, especially not right now. Let's go ahead and dive on that. Where'd everybody else go?
They're back.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gaming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gaming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps he sees himself reflected in them. Also, this is one thing I will say that I do enjoy about the game when it comes down to like this type of cutscene stuff is like if you've done something that's like completed some type of world quest that affects the outside world of scenery, you will see it in certain cutscenes. For example, you see that over there. That the frost what is it? The celestial nail in the sky over there. That's on the mountain on what's called Frostbearer Mountain. Wherever that mountain called, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like it's in the background, I can see it, and other stuff like that.
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home.
Oh, hold up. She's relating to Gaming right now. Okay. Because in her situation, her family situation is not the same as Gaming's. But the difference is like after so many years and she reconnected, I guess, at least with her uncle, at least, right? She was like, I don't feel angry or whatnot about what happened between us. What happened in that situation. Because I understand how my father felt and stuff like that, because he was doing what he was wanting to do for the woman he loved. So I understood that, right? Hey, granted, what he did was still wrong, and it would never have ailed the results he was looking for anyway. But it's like Shenhe, she's basically grown past that, and she's like, I'm not too worried about that stuff no more, or worried about it at all. Really, I don't have any particular emotion about it. But I cannot simply, cut the ties and just walk away, right? So that's basically what she's saying. And Gaming, he's trying... what Gaming is, he's borderlining on cutting the ties completely. That's from how he described the kite stuff.
If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
I did say she's trying to relate. Or she, like, from the dialogue, it implies some sort of, I guess she sees what his brain is on. Granted, she's not very socialized with humans to begin with, so she may not truly understand it herself. But I feel like with their two stories and how they both came out, how both of them are going, or how one came out of one's event and this event, it's like you can see a little bit of a parallel.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Thank you.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
We'll take you up on the offer then. I called dibs on Paimon's portion.
Hey! Paimon's hungry too! It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day,
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa! What's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
Oh, they're changing outfits. Please tell me they're changing outfits. Let it be that. They're gonna change outfits. That's what's about to happen. They're gonna change outfits. I know they will. I'm not stupid. They're gonna change outfits. Watch, they about to strut out with gorgeous outfits on. Go ahead.
This is...
They're like, oh my god, I'm awestruck. They're bad bitches now. Oh my goodness gracious. It doesn't make a lick of sense why these outfits aren't free. Genuinely. These should have been free outfits to give for Lantern Rite. Especially since it's supposed to be the lunar year. The year of the dragon. Rah, like, come on, bro. It's like, why wasn't it free? I gotta sit here and check out these sexy ass bad bitch characters and shit. Oh my goodness, Ganyu. Stop posing like that. You gonna make me act up.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
She's like, damn, it feel like I'm wearing a skirt. Bro, calm down. You still got spats on. You got shorts on. Or some clearly of spats or whatever on your legs. Calm it down. It's just breezy. That's all. Let the wind touch your legs. She be wearing pantyhose and a freaking leotard so many damn times. She don't know what other clothing feels like.
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
This bad bitch throwing them things around.
How do we look?
You look gorgeous.
She asked them just like that?
You look great. Look at the hey, let's go, Aether. Let's fucking go, bro. You know what to do. Throw that Riz on him, boy.
You look pretty too, Ganyu. Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
I'm telling you, bro. And it pisses me off that these outfits is something I have to pay for with my actual money to get in-game currency that doesn't have any value outside of the game and pay to get these outfits, bro. I don't grasp the logic. This should have been a free outfit. Both of them. Like, come on, bro.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less.
It's you? What? Who's the best tailor in all of Liyue? We don't have a character that's like that. At least that I know of. Like, the only character who's a tailor who makes outfits is freaking, the chick from Inazuma who's in Fontaine now. What's her name? Shiori. Shiori is the only tailor I know.
What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
Oh, hold up. Don't tell me all three of these bad bitches like the color black. Yeah, well, guess what? If you like the color black so much, you're a nigga right here. Let's get it. The BBC going crazy around here.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
Let's go. Black, let's go. I'm getting hyped up.
And you, Ganyu?
Say black, damn it. Go ahead, say it.
I favor blue and black.
Let's go. Royal blue plus black. Gorgeous combination colors. Let's get it. Let's go.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
It is, because I can see her whole chest from it. That's why.
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Now, I will say this, though. At least for Ganyu's outfit. I will say this. Whoever designed her outfit, they leaned a little too hard on trying to symbolize Farina's color character. Right? Because Farina's color palette is black and blue with baby light blue and white. With, I think, a little bit of silver in there, right? And Nouvellette, I guess he sort of got the same type of color palette, but it just makes sense for them two specifically. Now, when it comes down to these two, or in particular Ganyu, it feels like ever since Fontaine had Farina's blow up success, at least for Farina and Nouvellette, I feel like now when it came down to these outfits, they leaned heavily on the black and blue. Honestly, I think that's just my opinion, but I think that's why this outfit is black and blue.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xinyun! This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet! Paimon can't stop eating.
And Paimon just likes more meaty dishes. I swear, people who got on Paimon's ass about the fact that Paimon doesn't like eating more vegetarian-based dishes, and she more of a meat eater. Like, bro, get off her ass for real. Get off my girl dick, bro. I swear. I remember arguing about that crap like 2 months ago. That shit really pissed me off. Seeing people try to act like a character and is not allowed to eat anything that's not something that the game tells her to eat. When it's like, shut the F up, nigga.
It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
I swear, Paimon can be so cute sometimes. It'll be a close match.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well, one will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xinyun?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
I mean, he's not here. Who give a fuck? We get to tell the story.
What?
This shall not do.
Oh, damn.
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste.
You bet not fly off and go zoom after that nigga.
As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That Ashikai theory video about the potentiality of Menogias being Cappuccino, like, I would be shocked that nigga is Cappuccino. And let's also take this into consideration as well. Cappuccino's fit, from what we see, that thing looks nice on him. He got that thing on him, bro. The thing look clean as a mother effer on him. Full black from head to toe. Full black face mask as well, along with this iron crown pieces he got all over his body. Oh, that's tough.
At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle.
And who was this bad bitch called Bonoyanus, or whatever how she pronounced her name? She sound bad as well, bro.
However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness.
AKA, meaning this, if the character in real time existed right now in game, he would look at every playable character that we have come across, especially the Traveler's outfit, and be like, there's something very unique about the Traveler's outfit. I do not understand what it is, but the garment that the Traveler wears is so otherworldly. It's made, and not that the material that is made of is something that's not of this world, and be on the Traveler's dick about what his outfit is and where he comes from. Where is this material?
And later...
You're going on a rant, my girl.
One seems to have strayed off topic.
Exactly.
One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, I knew it. So whatever, yeah, because like I said earlier, homegirl Shinha has a sort of similar story or family relation stuff she got going on with her own family that's similar to Gami's, but not all the way, just a little similar. So it makes sense that why this character is connecting to this plot. I like it.
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
This the end of Act 2? Yep, sure is. Not only that, since it's the end of Act 2, I am thinking that maybe I should hold off. Wait until the time put it 2 days from now? Okay, let's do this. 1, 2. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this set so it doesn't get in my way when the when I come back and do this again later. So maybe I should have aimed it towards where Celestia was at. Interesting, but that's not what we came here for. Still incorrect. Let's try this one more time. Let's enter the bit.
It's time to carry out the plan! Let's go find Gaming! Hope everything goes well.
Cool. Anyway. With Celestia over there, bro. Celestia need to hurry up and get over here. That's one thing I'm kind of tight about. It's like, it's legitly taking us forever just for Celestia to come rolling in. Do you not, like, come on, let's actually take this in consideration, right? Do you not know how easy it could have been to get through the story faster if there's like, oh, from version, like, because you know some versions are like dead patches where it's just like, oh, this is like the first time we're introduced to a character and whatnot, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, in all honesty, they should have used those patches to like push the story forward. Be like, oh, this is a Dainsleif story quest. Oh, there's another Dainsleif story quest. Oh, a freaking, one of the 5 stars have their second story quest. Right? It felt like it's taking way too long to get to the story when it's like, bro, just give it to us. It's like we shouldn't be waiting until version 0 of like 4.0 to 4.3 is like all Archon related, Archon quest related stuff, and then like what 4.5 or 4.6 maybe Dainsleif story quest related stuff, hopefully, because I'm waiting for that damn thing. But then all the other patches later until like version freaking 4.8 is when we're gonna get like most likely a summertime event, which will most likely hint to what we're going to experience in Natlan, just like the last summer event hinted at what we might experience in Fontaine. So it's just like, it feels like it takes way too long to get some of the stuff. It's like, bro, just throw it in. Let's go. If we're waiting 6 weeks for content, bro, you can throw in a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna last 6 weeks till the next thing. You feel me? Anyway, I'm gonna end the live stream here, and I'll come back tomorrow or probably even later today to do Act 3 and 4, or most likely Act 3, and then Sunday I could finish Act 4. So that's what we're gonna do. Like and subscribe. Oh, hold up. Give me a sec. Oh, we're back. Okay, like and subscribe for more content. I do want to play more Fate Samurai Remnant, so I gotta get that together. You feel me? And do more and binge that so I can get through that game, because apparently that's a long game to play. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.